What's up, guys? Good morning, Mr. Facio. How you doing, sir? Let's see, is the volume fine? I think it is. Volume should be good. Let's see. Let's stash this inventory real quick. Let's see if we can get some good fights today. Did a couple misses. I found a A3 Death Giver that I popped his undead cape and then he got out. That is the only juicer I've seen though, so we'll see if there's any good content tonight. Well, I'm certain we can get something going. That's 20 seconds. That's gonna be close. I don't think I'll make it. Maybe if I run through the mob camp. Running through the mob camp won't help too much. Yeah, a bit unfortunate. Like if there's a rat just standing on the chest, like I'm not gonna get it in time. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe someone starts fighting for it and can pick it up. It was a Nightfall dungeon there. I don't know. Doing them a bit yesterday, they seem kinda boring, but considering this chest hasn't been opened yet, it's looking like we can maybe get some content on it. Pretty rare a small chest gets to stay this long without being open. I'll purge him earlier because I can just face tank this. Nice. Gonna loot fast here, a bit sketchy. So I purged his boots there, even though he has Hellion, because I recognize, considering he booted in this area, like, it's gonna be a while until he gets to where mobs start to heal. Because obviously, Hellion Jacket is like, if you only heal off one target, I don't think it's really worth, like, the heal is pretty low. If it's only one target you're stealing life from, right, so. Yeah, we got pretty lucky there that, like, I already opened the chest and this guy decided to be walking up. Like, he was kinda a bit too late to the party. I'm kinda surprised he would still be walking up dismounted or even show up to the chest, but I don't mind it too. I don't have any like health pot here, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. I don't necessarily want to fight this. Kinda, it's a very bad matchup for me to start from range, so we'll see. We'll see if he's, maybe he ran. Not sure. But yeah, the Badon is kind of rough matchup, so if I could kill the mobs here, that would make it way easier. So we purchased boots, so jacket. He used his W already. We hit that, so that's huge. I'm gonna hold my E here for his W. I think he's dead. Yeah, nice. Oh, we're trash though. Bit unfortunate, but I mean, that's a pretty good stream start, I'd say. 17 mil in my inventory in 15 seconds. God bless. And yeah, this Badon, I don't know what happened at the start there. Like, for sure, there's just no way he didn't inspect me already, considering I was on the screen for that long. Actually, I don't recognize his name. I'll go stash. I'll check his stats. Like, I'll assume he's a very low stat player. Like, but how he played that fight. Like, yeah, that's some free money. I mean, we take those. Like, people wanna donate, we don't mind that. So. See, so that's 70 mil. Pretty good start, I'd say. Start a new tab. Yeah, pretty good start. Yeah, the carving I wouldn't consider the carving an Inter. Like he had a plan. He knew kind of what to do at least. If this Badon though, like. The fact that the Badon used this jacket next to me with 3 mobs and then hit boots was like the worst possible decision there. Because obviously I would have used my purge to purge his Hellion jacket there no matter what. So if he just didn't boot, I think he can probably get out there if he doesn't use his boots with the Hellion. Yo bro, what plate boot should I spec up to 120? I'm saying question for leather jacket. Should I do Hellion jacket to 120? For plate boots, I'd say let's see. I'm not sure what boots is best to 120. I'd say probably like Graveguard boots. I know you get like pretty cheap compared to that they're artifacts. So you get some more IP, which is nice. Not sure what builds you play. If you do CVC, I'd recommend the Boots of Valor, as they're pretty good in CVC too. So you get to use them multiple places, right? Hellion jacket. Hellion is also, if you do group content a lot, I'd recommend like Hellion jacket as pretty good option right now, right? Since it's pretty good for it's good for mist and it's good in all large scale content. For boots, I'd say it just matters what you play. Like, say I have Greyguard boots right now. I don't know if I put it at like 118. But I like it because Greyguard boots is the cheapest of the artifact boots, right? So you're getting more IP on them. A bit more healing. Because they scale higher compared to like soldier boots, right? And they only cost like 100k, 200k more on average. It's pretty decent trade-off, but also Greyguard boots is decent in CVC, but I'd recommend like if you do small scale or medium scale content or big scale, then like the Boots of Valor is pretty solid option. It's really good in CVC, so you'll get some more use of it. You mainly do Mist and Road. Yeah, for Mist and Road, I'd say like I don't think the what's it called? I don't think Graveguard boots or Boots of Valor is really played for. That's a scare build. Like I don't think Boots of Valor is really played for roads content, so I'm not sure. Like I haven't been doing a lot of medium scale lately, so I don't have any really good tips to give you for the boots. See, there's like 7 people in low tier gear here, so. Oh, okay, that's nice, that's nice. But yeah, I try to be a bit safe when I see like this amount of people in low tier gear, because like the chance that they will team up against you is against you, you know, like you're way more likely that they will handle against you than anyone else. Ooh, I'd like to fight this guy, but there's like three T8 people on the map. Wouldn't mind finding them. Oh, that's so lucky. I don't want to start the fight there, but if I could catch him. Like, issue here is that dual sword, like I think it was 2 different dual swords I saw, right? Like 7-1 and 6-2, like the dual swords is pretty rough for me to fight in the ret situation, and this guy has like whispering bow with the new Mistwalker robe, or like his robe. Like I can't really fight this guy. Like he's gonna start like a walk up from max range, and then I can't hit him, and then he has the firewall on his jacket, so, and 100, so. And like, yeah, it's rough matchup, right? Like if this dual sword shows up mid fight, like it's gonna be hard for me to kite him. Yeah, I don't see whispering bows a lot. That's pretty uncommon weapon, I'd say, overall now. But his setup is pretty good against mine, so like he has the advantage in this setup for sure. Unless he wants to start fighting like close to me, but issue is like if he dismounts off screen here and starts walking up, like I'm gonna have to bait him a bit, I think is my best option. Now I should food check too before I start fighting him, just so it doesn't run out. Now I'm gonna like, this is like a dumb fight to take with a setup. Because if he plays it defensively, there's nothing I can really do, right? Because once he puts the firewall down, like I can't hit him, and he's gonna be able to chunk me from max range with autos because he's whispering. So it's kind of silly matchup for me to take. But I mean, we'll see if he wants to walk up or do anything here. Oh, this is. Yeah, that's the firewall. I mean, like, I played that horrible to start, but firewall is kind of rough for me to deal with. And you see, like there, if he doesn't boot out and I can jacket E him, I'd be in a pretty good position, but. He didn't have his robe up, so he doesn't want to engage. I'm gonna reset here, because he has everything here. I know. It's like, if he's playing it this defensive, that he's not gonna even walk up when he has E to get autos off, then obviously it's kinda nothing I can do, right? It's the same as like the Frost Staff 100 Frost gameplay, where it's like, they outrange me so much that I can't really do a lot about it, right? It's a melee. Like, he is 6'3", so do want to fight him, like. Not sure with the start of the fight I had there was like worst case and it still didn't go too bad for me, but I'm gonna see if I can like bait him a bit. I guess he wants to. Like, I don't know, do you guys think it's fun gameplay? Auto attacking from screen away? I don't really think it's too enjoyable, but Guess I didn't get the Q there. If I got the Q stacked there, maybe I catch up here, but I'm gonna guess he W'd away here. Like I gotta mount up here before I overchase and greed. With this knockback Q, like if he plays it very defensive, not much I can do. I'm just gonna take the Nightfall dungeon here just to see what happens. I tried using that armor using, yeah, I died A3 yesterday against 4 rats. Oh yeah, like, the rats are always on the look for the juicy tier gear. Like, once you're in A3, like, you're gonna get ratted a couple times, for sure, no matter what you do, like, it's just how it is. Yeah, I usually see A3 players with other players to hunt them. I mean, it is what it is. I wouldn't recommend doing that because it doesn't help you progress as a player at all. Like, depends like what build you're playing and whatever, right? But on average, I'd recommend people, like, it's way better to be playing like a PvP oriented build and trying to fight, right? Learning mechanics, learning matchups will be way more beneficial in the long run for your Albion gameplay. Guys, how can I see the entering message about Nightfall Abbey? I don't think there is one. I was looking for it the other day when I was, like, yesterday I think I was looking for it because I killed a guy on the gate zoning out, and then like it just auto zoned me out with no message. So I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie. I think SBI forgot to add it. Cause I checked the notifications thingy and like would also be weird if it's like automatically turned off, right? That's like when Mist came out, it was automatically that you get the message, so would kinda expect the same to matter for the Nightfall dungeons, but I do think they just forgot about it, to be honest. There's a bloodletter in shittier gear. I don't know what, like, I guess there was like a... I'm gonna go check it. I'm just gonna clear. Check it later. Looks like I think I got stuck on like a wall there. But I didn't see a wall, so I'm gonna guess there's something on the ground there. I didn't use 5-1 bloodletter. I'm not incentivized enough to actually chase the potential gain is pretty low. Yeah, let's see if let's see if we can find some people or get some juice loot. That's like 2 purples in a row. That's pretty big. Let's see. Okay, 300k. Some pretty decent money in these dungeons, to be honest. Like, it's stacking up pretty fast. I think I got like 400k with that chest. Like 100k just earlier, so like 400k already. That's pretty good. I'm still kind of like, it still feels like they need to add more things happening in these dungeons. Like, seems like there's a lot of empty space and like very hard to like force content in here with people being able to like see over the walls and stuff, right? Like, because I thought watching the release video or patch video, whatever SBI releases, like from what I understood, it seemed like they wanted this to be like higher risk, higher reward area. With how it's set up, like, I don't think it's like, it shouldn't really be possible for anyone to die in here if they are just looking to fame farm and not die, right? Like, not fight. Like, you have exits everywhere, and then obviously you don't have to go to the middle for any reason if you're just fame farming, right? So you can just fame farm like towards the exits, and then your risk is gonna be like extremely low. Like, I can't think of any build that would like be able to like fully catch a guy inside there running, apart from like the double-bladed builds, but obviously you can't fight anyone with a brain that fights back essentially in that build. Like almost any build wins against it, right? So especially all the A3 builds, like if you play A3 double-bladed, like you're not gonna be killing any A3 in a 1v1 that I can think of, at least. Like I guess if people played bad enough it's possible, but like chances are pretty low. The dungeons are weird because it's not to PvE, but the PvP is optional. You can just escape. Yeah, that's my issue with these as well. Like there's no like main objective, I guess, in the dungeon. Okay, so someone cleared here. Okay. I'm sorry, sir. Oh, yes, soldier. I'm just gonna purchase it. Bit of chest spawn. Oh, like. Yeah, what is this passive he's having? You should have E backup, right? I'm gonna assume he's gonna E my E here, but no, I guess not. Just think it's runes. I'll just leave the rest. What was I saying? Yeah, like it seems there's no like main objective to fight for inside of these. It makes it that obviously it's kind of hard to force PvP, right? It's kind of like I'm not even gonna bother. I can't really do much. Like chill howl with Mistcaller. Like he's gonna. Like my only chance if he tries to E and then I get to E out of it before, like without him blinking on me to ensure his E hitting, but it's kinda pointless matchup, right? Like it's gonna take way too long. And there's no guarantee I can ever catch him, because if he's just full running, booting away and hitting W like blink, then I'll never be able to catch him / kill him in time, right? Because like we both boot at the same time, he will have boots 10 seconds before me. Like how will I ever kill him? If he walked up to engage the fight, then maybe we can get it. He was already on the run, so no point wasting time. Guess we'll just keep stacking these stacks and then try to get some stuff. I use 4 for double blade always, and even the A3 can't kill me, because if you play how you should to be, you can just escape. Yeah, like the full escape builds are, I'd say they're kind of an issue in these. I guess like again, I'm not gonna bother booting after. I'll just save it in case someone in actual gear runs up. But yeah, there's kind of an issue I think with okay guys. Alright, we won by the way. The match is over. Let's just hope he doesn't run into the bloodletter. Nice. Oh, never mind, the door's here. I guess he didn't hit me right, so he can just zone out. Is that what's gonna happen here? He zoned out before I could E, but yeah, that's an annoying one. Like, that's like it. Yeah, like it annoys me a lot that there's no warning message to zone out. I think maybe nah, like I used E as it came up there, right? Or was I saving it? No, I was saving it a bit, I think, to get him low enough for the execute. Yeah, super unlucky. The exit was right there. Else that's a free A3 kill. Like yeah. In the double-bladed matchup, especially now that it's nerfed, so it's like I think it's just kind of bad overall. Kind of weak overall. But yeah, in the double-bladed matchup, it's like, or not double-bladed, the dual sword matchup for carving, like, if you start to fight as I did there, when, like, you E through them when they try to E you and they miss their E damage, like, the fight's instantly over at that point, like, the damage rotation is, like, is so bad for the double-bladed, like, dual swords. It's another annoying matchup. I just used my W, so I'm not trying to walk up. Before I have it back up. I'm gonna boot in and see what it does. But yeah, this is what I mean with like the matchups, because he can use boots away from me and then he gets boots up before me, right? Like he can just press E blink and then there's no real fight scenario I can do anything. But can maybe make him greed enough here by booting out. We'll see if we change this. I kinda should mount up to go for that. But in general, like, I tend to not, like, try to fight the miscaller matchups just because it's, like, it's, like, the easiest way to die for no reason, right? Because it's, like, there's no... Like, there's no counterplay to a guy having boots, like, 10 seconds cooldown faster than you, right? Because obviously, if I boots after him and don't catch up, then, like, I won't be able to get away from range because he can boot after me after, right? So it's kind of the same, like kind of boring matchup, I guess. Let's see. You can turn on black zone zoning warning, and you want zone from mist actions next time. It will be a question like leaving the mist. Oh, okay, thank you, sir. I'll make sure I do that. I'm gonna see if I can get this. See, did he go? Oh, I think he maybe went west. I don't like the rats around though. Let's see. Yeah, this is. It's a blue core. I'm not gonna bother. Like worst case scenario is me trying to fight a 3v1 versus a carving curse and frost. Like, that's not a fun time. But the frost matchup is like, it's kinda easy, kinda the counter to carving, I'd say. Kinda depends on the frost player's reaction time. Like if they have good reactions, you're kinda doomed. Because all they have to do is like be next to you and press E and blink away. And then just walk away, right? And then if you boot, they boot. And then like, by the time you, like, your chance is to like W after them to catch them, but then ooh, legendary. But your option is like after their E to like E after them into W, right? But he has the hunter, and all he has to do if I do that is just hit this robe, or just keep walking away, right? But even if I W, if I have to use my E to just close the gap, he can just hit this robe, start healing, and then he'll have E before my E again, right? And then he'll have his run as well before me due to the miscaller. So it's like, like I wouldn't call it counter because it's like kind of hard for them to ever kill you, right? Because like you have to play, like you have to kind of let them kill you, I guess. To put it like the only way to die is like you keep fucking booting in after them, letting them just Q you as you walk after, right? Like for free. So it's like kind of pointless. I hate this fucking mob. I'm gonna reset here. There's T8 mobs, so they hurt a lot. But this mob, like the burning ability of this mob, is just pointless to deal with as melee. It makes it take so long because you can't face tank it, right? So I'm gonna keep kiting it every rotation. I'll just kill these regular mobs for a moment. But yeah, the Nightfall Abbey, I don't know, I was really unlucky the gate was right there. Makes it like... Because I think I popped this undead and then I'm pretty sure he dies from my E-rotation there with jacket buff as well, but... Unfortunate timing, I guess, like, very unfortunate finding him there at the gate. Like, anywhere further from gate, and like it's a free kill with how he played it. Because I'm gonna guess he didn't inspect me, but it's hard to say. But with like the new inspect or like the new name plate, so it's like super easy to like that to check inspect people. Like I kinda assume anyone that fights like on average now basically has gotten an inspect off, right? Because it's like made very easy now to get the inspect. 200k, we'll take that. Might go kill this like T4 guy up here. Yeah, I'll kill him just because he's like not paying attention to the game. I'm gonna learn him a lesson, like hopefully he learns to not stay dismounted when there's reds on his screen unless he wants to fight them, right? So maybe we taught someone a valuable lesson. Mystical and broken, they catch me in mid roll, jack in the double blade. Yeah, like the I don't know, ever since I was playing Corrupted, I always thought that they should make it so Mistcaller cooldown don't work on Boots cooldown. At least for like the Mist or like the 1v1 content, right? Because it's just like it's kind of like a given that it's like it's never gonna like be balanced if it works on Boots, in the sense that like the run capabilities and catch is like just gonna be automatically way better than any build that doesn't have the Mistcaller, right? Essentially. But SBI didn't even nerf Death Givers yet, so I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. I think it's still safe to max spec your Mistcaller, put it that way. Let's see if we can get some juice loot though. It's T8 map, so hoping we get a wisp spawning in this map. Get some favor. Yeah. I'm liking these new camps though. It's very efficient. Like the fact that there's a chest in the fact there's a chest in the camp makes it so like you actually have like a reason to clear them rather than just the fame, right? So I think it's very good. Also, I think they went a bit overboard on these fame tomes. Like I've gotten 36 T4 fame tomes and like an hour, like half an hour, one food, like less than a food. It's kind of crazy fame, to be honest, or at least bonus fame rather, considering you're getting the fame from clearing the camp as well, right? So it's not just like that fame. Right, does these Nightfall dungeons scale with the zone you're in? Like, will this be a T8 one? It's spawning. I guess it says T6, so I assume all of them are T6, right? By the looks of it, if this is T6. Or do they spawn with random? No, I'll just assume they're all T6, so I'll leave that. Guess we have a T8 map. Oh yeah, there we go, Turbulent. Minute 20. I probably won't have time to do both, but that would be kinda hard. Kinda rough to kill, like I can't purchase boots because it's Royal Sandals and it's a toggle ability, and then he has the Invis jacket and Invis cape, so. And he's bare pulse, he has mobility on his weapon, so like I think the likelihood of me being able to chase and kill him is pretty low. Now, should I It's a green orb. But this T8 map, I think green orb is like 5k favor in a T8 map, right? Legendary T8. It's pretty high. I'll stay for the core here because it's more guaranteed profit. Like the timing is a bit unlucky on the chest. Like the chest will be 30. Oh, let's see. I guess if I can make it up to the chest now and get it, and I can make it down to this orb. This might be a tragic event though, where I get too greedy and try to get the chest and then I lose the chest and the orb, you know. Might be a horrendous moment on the stream. I'm gonna early dismount in case there's anyone. Okay. It's a juicer, I don't think he's gonna fight me now. So I actually won't. I'll lose the orb now for a green chest. I guess we can get lucky and green chest might have some juice in it, I suppose. And as unfortunate those mouse again. Move 2 inches and got him a range. Oh, that was not worth it, boys. Why did we do this? Because I saw one rat running towards that orb, so it's gonna be picked up in a matter of seconds here. We'll see, maybe we get lucky. So we just picked it up like 3 seconds ago, so if he's running west area, we should spot him sorta soon here. I think I would reach the west here before he would reach the choke down here. Okay, so the fact that he's not by the choke, I'll assume that means okay. Okay, nice, we got it. I'm just gonna disrespect this guy in this moment, kinda in his face. I won't chase him down because he gave up the orb with no hesitation, you know. I'll reward him by not chasing his 5-1 set. Now let's see. Think it's like 5k favor for a green orb in legendary T8 maps. And that's like 200k silver approximately in the points. That should be good. Rat's gonna quit. Yeah, the rat almost got the orb, or you got lucky. It wasn't a double baited with minor boots, because that orb would have been stashed already. Always nice getting a bit fortunate. Let's see. Yeah, 4.7k favor, which I'd say is approximately like 200k once you buy the chest with the favor or something like that, like 200k-ish area. Oh, I'm not mad at that, that's pretty good. I'm also getting the Brazilian standing. Like, I guess, yeah, like, it's 1.8 now. I don't know what the max cap is, I guess it's 1.8, where you unlock to be able to grow the... Oh. I like this curse guided. Yeah, you... Yeah, this guy keeps finding objectives for me. Okay, I think they're planning on duoing me. Always a bit sketchy when one guy decides to dismount kinda randomly. You don't wanna help your rat buddy? I'll just recheck my food before hitting it more. I'll just kill it now. I don't think this guy's gonna try again. I'm not sure, but I think he had the 15-second cooldown there, right? Too scared to dismount early to rat. I don't know, should I give you guys rat tips? I don't think I should. Seems like a bad strat for my sake. Seems like it's gonna backfire. Because it is super easy to rat people. Like, I don't know, like these guys probably can win the fight 2v1. Because like they're like under 1400 IP, so like they're okay. Got the jacket, baby. Maybe we craft the 8-4 jacket later with that Artie. Maybe with the 8-4 masterpiece Mistalk jacket. That's gotta be expensive right now. Actually, they already nerfed it, right? So you get slowed now. Yeah, you get slowed now. So that's kind of unfortunate. Like I should just quick sell this artifact to a buy order that's made pre-nerf, considering the. Pretty sure the jack's gonna be dropping in price. I don't know how much the 20% reduced movement speed shouldn't affect it too much for this kind of content, like the solo content. I don't think the movement speed ever was important, right? Considering you will most likely use the jacket like dodge and E spell from enemy, and obviously like doesn't matter if you're moving 20% slower as you click the button to dodge it, right? Because you can always cancel the jacket too early for the chase. Like say against like one-handed curse, you can just press the jacket to dodge the E and then insta cancel the jacket right after it. Okay, we're getting some lucky chests here. Miss mob and everything. Dropping a good Artie, like that's pretty good. If you get the crystal spider, you find the objectives in the mist. I don't quite understand what you mean. I guess you mean like if you kill the spider, then you get all the objectives after. I mean, this is a good theory, I guess. Might be a valid point. I guess I'll go stash because the road is closing and we got 6.5 mil on us. Might as well stash real quick here. Secure the profits, you know. That means we almost paid down another set if we would die in this one. Now this is the same set I was playing with the other day too, so currently we're up like, if we do negative the 15 mil estimate set price, then we made like 40 mil ish total with the set at this point after like paying it off essentially. So like a 45 mil profit overall on the set, so money is up indeed. Let's check the text. I think I killed one guy, right? I'll add I killed it. If I didn't, I'm lying. Buy a couple more foods so we don't run out. I'm gonna remember from, I think it was yesterday or the day before, we ran into A2 stone, but I didn't have my hammer with me, so I'll bring a knife and a hammer just in case we get lucky. Hello, greetings by King. I'll assume that's King Ollie, bro. How you doing, sir? You online? You know. How you doing, bro? Let's see. I'm just gonna get a stretch out, dude. My back's hurting. Let's see. Is this a juicer cell? I think it is, dude. I think at least there's another A3 apart from me on this map. He's probably gonna be in this camp too. So let's see, we might get some action here. Let's just pray it's not like Death Givers, pre-stack Death Givers with Hellion Jacket. Because, this jacket ability is good. Like, it does give you defenses, so if I get it off before Death Giver uses first E on me, it should be reasonable. But I think in terms of the Death Giver matchup, Ooh, should we kill this guy? Looks like he's 5-1 gear. Yeah, like pretty low tier gear. I'll save my cooldowns rather in case we run into some interesting people in this mob camp. I was hoping there's gonna be some juicer clearing, but seems that's not the case. Get my mount up here. I'm doing great, just chilling right now. I'm not playing much. How are you doing? I'm doing fine, bro. I'm not playing too much either. Been working a lot lately, so don't have as much time to play, but I had some time today, so I thought I might as well stream the Mist. Looking for some content. Fuck, I just realized I probably forgot to clip like the A3 kill from earlier for the video, so I think like taking the video from the stream is gonna be pretty shitty quality. Yeah, we'll see. And I'm just chilling really. Usually I get home from work and then like chill like half an hour and then it's 18 this easy day. I do that, then like do my crafting, use my focus and whatever, and then like do some content for an hour or two. Yeah, we'll see. Been a bit like should do more with my YouTube. Okay, he can run. Okay. It's like the first of these small chests open almost. They're pretty bad, I guess. But I guess you always have the chance of it having like some decent items in them, so I suppose they're worth opening on the if you find them right. Oh, this guy is so unlucky, dude. Yeah, AW, thank you. No, so I thought that auto was gonna kill him. Try to kill this guy. Ah, he's already. Gonna say I'll try to kill this guy just because he's trying to rat. You know, on average, I don't like killing the like low tier people in a map, just because like they're not worth money, right? But obviously, it is kinda good to be killing like the flat force or whatever, because they might be the reason you die in like a matchup against an 8-4 or something. You know, you never know. Like, doesn't really matter what you're fighting, I guess. Like, you never want to like die or potentially lose a kill, like the kill fame, or lose the kill because you have to back off because like 2-4-2 ret show up, but like you're already low with cooldowns, right? Like it is kinda efficient to be killing the ret, so you have less chance of them ratting you in a fight later in the match, or later in the map rather. We'll see here. One more mob camp. Hopefully I find another Nightfall dungeon. I wanna check them out a bit more. He's a YouTuber who you killed, right? I'm not sure. Like, I don't think so. Like, this guy, like, kill, move or whatever, is like 100 mil PvP fame. Like, he's new to the game for sure. Oh, he might be a YouTuber, but I haven't seen this name before, so I assume he's not. And I guess the, what was it, the 7-tree carving might be a YouTuber. I don't remember his name though, so I don't know. Hard to say. Let's see here. Cleared old tree camps. Let's see if we can find some Nightfall Dungeon or New Mist. How Nosori say first mistake in a mist is not to wear a 8-tree gear. I mean, no hate to Nothori, but like this guy could be an 8-4 and I don't think he would like have I don't think that would help him too much from what I've seen him play. Like he plays like bad builds and then he doesn't like know what to do with the build against certain, like most matchups. I've not watched a lot of his content, but I've killed him a couple times. But he is not the best if you wanna improve at Albion, I'd say. Because yeah, builds do, like the build is what matters the most in Albion, especially since they don't patch enough, update enough, right, and buff and nerf shit enough. So like once there's like a certified meta that becomes, then like at that point after that, playing anything outside of the meta, you're gonna either be like very useless, or you find out like something that breaks the meta, right? But breaking the meta is kind of rough. We're figuring out the new meta, I suppose. So Epic Move is a dude that only does solo static content. Okay, yeah. Like, I don't know, solo static content, so he's just bopping people in mobs, I guess. Shit's fun to do, but I don't know how fun it is to watch, I guess. It's like kinda boring content, like you don't really... Like most of the time, it only works in solo static to rat and like bop people into the mobs and shit. Only really works in in statics against like very new player groups, right? Because any group that's not like completely new, like it's very easy to just clear a mob pack at the time, not pulling a lot, and then if you ever walk up, they can drop ease on you, right? And then like you're low, you're gonna have to reset. Also, you say that Oathkeepers are still good or no? Nah, they murdered the fucking Oathkeepers. Like they nerfed like the Mage Cowl, the Royal Jackets, and the Oathkeepers, right? Like the only thing they didn't nerf is like the boots and the fucking cape. So it's like I don't think it's worth. I killed what's his name? Coco's Milk. Killed him like 3 days ago playing carving. He was playing full 8-tree Oathkeepers. Like it wasn't even slightly close matchup. Given he didn't play it the best, but it's like I think they just nerfed the Oathkeepers a bit too much. Like the Q damage and the autos are so low now that it's kinda rough. And then also Oathkeepers always were at a disadvantage against stuff like swords and death givers, and considering swords and death givers are like the two mainly played items now, I don't think oh, I miss. I thought he had assassin jacket. Like I miss my fucking email like an idiot, so he should be out. Not too juicy either, like kinda pointless to chase. I'll chase just cause he face shake like that, like we can kill him, then maybe he learns to not like completely face shake. And he's playing Bloodletter, right? So it's the only thing he's here for is the rat. Like I don't think he's trying to fame farm with this set. I guess he had the Stalker jacket, so maybe. But pretty unlikely. Like his fame farm would be so bad. Yeah, I won't lose sleep, to put it that way. That's for sure. Let's see. You think Mist Jacket will still be good after nerf? I think so. At least for this kind of content. I don't know how it works, like the CVC wise. I think it's gonna be a bit worse, because I'm not sure, does everyone in the jacket, like if you have a teammate go in with, does he lose the movement speed too? I guess it doesn't really matter, because you can only move, like if you move too fast you'll walk out of the jacket, right? So not quite sure. Like for Mist content, like it shouldn't do the nerf, or like the update rather, like it should have no impact whatsoever. Because obviously the only use for it right now is to let's see. This is like a 4-1 Bloodletter. We'll let him live. It was like killing mobs, I'm pretty sure, so give him a chance. But yeah, the what's it called, Mistwalker jacket, like in Mist content or like 1v1 content, obviously you're not gonna use your Mistwalker jacket for like mobility's sake, right? Like you're gonna hit the jacket to dodge like a E rotation from an enemy. And this guy's pretty dead. I'm just gonna purge that. Yeah, he purged early, so he's just dead here. I'll just save my jacket for the pierce into. I'll just save my W because this Martlock cape. Just hold him down. The 700k bill, that's decent. Yeah, this guy played a bit too aggressive for his build, like dismounting that close to a red, so like no matter what build you're playing, I would never, like, I would recommend never dismounting within like E range of someone. Like it's a kind of guaranteed way to die. Like almost any, essentially almost any matchup can like kill you if they can get like such a good start, you know, for free, especially. Like makes it kind of rough to fight. Meta for me is Tomb Hammer with Mage Robe. I climb to like 1 mil infamy in CDs. I mean, yeah, in CDs now, like I haven't done them a lot lately, but yeah, I think the CD meta is pretty up there right now. I kind of assume like the Mistcaller build should be like the. This guy wants it for free. Kind of assume the Mistcaller builds, like the Frost, like Chill Howl should probably be like, would probably be like the hardest thing to run into, like hardest thing to fight, and like they can also break the crystals and get out pretty fast. I was playing some one-handed Battleaxe though, flat 8 and cloth Mage Robe Battleaxe, and I killed a full 8-3 Mistwalker jacket Battleaxe. Got the clip, I'll put it in a video, but again, that was a role player, like 100 mil PvP fame player, you know, so like pretty clueless to how to trade and like when to use his abilities, right? Which always, which I guess is a good lesson to know. Like going A3 won't matter if you don't know when to use your abilities, you know. Like your A3 weapon won't give you any value if you use your E at wrong times. So. Something to think about, I guess. let's see. Almost full inventory with like mostly garbage loot. Like the runes are taking up so much space. Really wish they'd add like a rune bag, you know, like a separate inventory for runes and shit, considering like they take up so much space and they're worth so little, so like I end up trashing them most of the time. But oh, I didn't have my W. I don't even want to fight. Like if I start fighting, like just see the 5-1 curse. Once he has me like curse stacked, like still gonna fucking hurt in a 5-1. That's a 4-1. Not gonna make any effort to run into him. Already keep my cooldowns right here. Yeah, I took him out just because it was convenient, to be honest. Didn't really have to spend anything. It's just another curse go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like traumatized by curse. Like I see 4-1, I still don't really want to fight them. Like just too boring to fight curse, to be honest. It just feels so bad. Oh, we could kill him for free here because we made got him in combat because he has E. Yeah, so Morphos gate, so I'll just hope he zones out. Oh, the curse. But yeah, I don't really like fighting curses because it's like the curse goal gameplay is just so boring to me. The fact that they don't really need to they don't need to hit their E at all, right? Like especially like in a melee matchup, like all he has to do is just spam Q, right? Like on some 4 stacked, like he's winning the trades basically. Obviously in 4-1, probably not. 5-1, probably not. But like I'm pretty sure like flat 8 curse goal, like once I'm 4 stacked, like he's doing twice my damage with like the stacks ticking on me than what I do with queuing him, you know. So it's like a matchup where you kind of gotta hope they are kind of bad at the game. Especially with the new Merc Jacket, you can't really purge their Merc Jacket, right? Because like if he presses E and then hits Jacket, he gets like 3 ticks, or like guaranteed, like instantly, even if you purge the second you see his Jacket. So you lose a lot of value, right? Since they still get the ticks. Like it was a bit better when there was more ticks on the Merc Jacket, healing less but taking more times. Because then, like, even if they got 3 ticks, that wasn't as much healing, right, than the new purchase. But now it's like if they get 2-3 hits, like 2-3 ticks with a Merc Jacket, that's gonna be more healing than a like health bot, right? So it's like pretty huge in a trade. Makes it kind of rough. I don't know, see, this is pretty dead road. Also hope we find a new dungeon or new mist. But I'm also a bit confused with these Nightfall dungeons because they seem pretty rare. Now I guess they aren't linked to a specific mist, so it doesn't matter too much, I guess, but they seem like a bit rare, so I'm not really too surprised I don't find too many people in there, right? Because like first they gotta go in a mist and then they gotta RNG finding the dungeon, so it's like 2 layers to even get there. It makes it a bit rougher, I guess, to get there. There's chances there's people there. I ran like fully around the map without finding anything, so I'm just gonna dismount and walk into the camp and see what happens. I'm just gonna kill this guy for doing that, like, if he... Like, I can't let people inflict that in my face and not execute them, like, hopefully it's a service to these newer players to learn to play it safer. Even though, I don't know, it should be pretty self-explanatory. If you don't want to die and don't want to fight people, and if you see red names, you start running away from them as fast as possible. But you know, some people need a little bit extra help, you know, to understand what's going on in their life, so... Let's see, I hear a mist. Nice. That's enchanted too. Doesn't really matter too much, but I mean, we'll take those. Let's see, I'm just change the song I'm listening to real quick. Okay. Should I food check? 3 minutes. My inventory's... I'll have to stash after this, so I'll leave the food. So... I kinda gotta... I can't use my E to engage here. So typical that I didn't food check because I kinda need to, but I can't. Yeah, I mean... Like, I can't win this 1v1 really. Like, it's kinda stupid matchup, but... I owe seed, so I'll take the fight, but... I guess there a better W to use against one-handed dagger? Not really. I'm just gonna walk away so I can food check. But I like... Like, I think there's just no way I win this matchup, because... Like, if I chase, I'm just gonna die. Like, he's gonna... Like, he heals up more than... my entire combo does. It's a huge trade, but we're gonna get ratted now too. Can I get the Q? No, I didn't keep my mobility. And that hits me. Yeah, we're getting kinda unlucky, like, cause if I E in here, he can just turn with E and I won't be able to kite him and I'll just die, right? And he has boots before me cause the torch, and then I guess he W'd a mob here. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I mean, we played a matchup like as good as we can, I think there. Like best case scenario, but this is like... Yeah, you guys like that damage? No, I don't have health pots, and this. I don't know, guys. You guys think it's I'm gonna record to say that clip for future. Dude. I don't know, dude. So the guy literally has he just pressed E and auto attacked me, and I insta died. Like you like, my health bar just disappeared. Like I don't know. Again, it's like a guy winning purely off like the game. Like that first trade, he's just dead, but then he's lucky enough that the fucking mob was there that he could W on, right? Like, the only reason he lives is the W range. Unlucky they never nerfed it. All they had to do was put an actual cooldown on it, but it's like classic. Classic gameplay. Gets absolutely destroyed in a trade, and then he realizes he can just press E and stand there and auto attack, and I'll die from it. Yeah, like so depressing. Like it's so depressing to rewatch it and watch that like he played it bad, and then he literally just pressed E with no damage bonus, nothing, and just wins the trade. It's also bad for me. Like I could have cut. Like actually, did I have E there? I don't. Like I think. I don't know. Like my brain is like melting. I keep forgetting that one-handed dagger just auto wins in any matchup by just standing there autoing with E, getting his jacket purged, and it doesn't matter. Guess we'll just this one. Gotta get some jackets. Let's put the one. But yeah, unfortunate. Guy should have died at first. At second trade, I guess. Second fight we started, like he should die there with how we place it, but literally he can just spam Q, right? Doesn't go ooh. Gets his boost before me because it's 8 for torch, so it's like 12. It's essentially like a miscaller. Like you get the cooldowns. Yeah, pretty depressing to be honest. Do I end the stream maybe? Kinda don't feel like playing more to be honest, and I don't have any sets set up, I guess. Have any carvings here? Use W, yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate it's not even slightly balanced. Cause I'm like 90% sure he's just dead that first trade if he can't just W to a mob off my screen. It's like without that I don't think he gets out. Also that rock mob hitting me on the knock up on the last fucking edge of the screen was also pretty crucial. I'll just go buy off market, I guess. Fuck it. We'll run one more set. But I'm not surprised. Beast 1k is pretty dog. These are scam prices, by the way, to buy from. Oh, no shot, dude. I guess every jacket like sold, right? Got people buying these jackets, like this is... it's disgusting how much profit I can get from crafting those jackets and selling them. I can't waste my time though. I'm on desktop like PC, but I live in Norway, right? So I'm pretty far from the servers. The main reason the high ping is high. But I think anything under like 130 area in Albion is like can't really blame the ping. Like was not ping I died from for sure. Let's see if there like a non-scam price. $3.99. No, it's a fucking scam. I'll just buy it. Fuck it. Like, is all the markets are just scam prices right now, or what's happening? But yeah, I'm not sure what to do in that match. Like, I gotta rewatch it to see what happened again. It feels like what happened is the guy just pressed E with 0 attack buffs and just auto won from it. Just did half my, like 90% of my HP bar instantly. Without any jacket ability up, nothing. And he's healing off the E right too. But it's fine. At least SBI nerfed the Oathkeepers, right guys? And dual swords. At least they nerfed that within like a week of it being playable in the game for any type of content. And then I guess one-handed dagger, which has been meta for small scale content since 2 years ago, or since they updated it. I guess it's fine to leave those weapons unchanged. I get why Beast plays it. It's like the absolute easiest thing to play, no matter how bad you are at the game. Like it removes like that's why he's playing that on fucking Death Giver's right? Removes the fucking skill level. Like, pretty sure you can play this game with like half a hand. If you're playing 8-4 Death Givers or 8-4 one-handed, it'll be fine. Unlucky. I gotta rewatch it because I think that first, like the first part of the fight, like I think, like it should just be GG there. Like, what's this guy chasing? Shitter. Pretty sure if I dismount here, I'll have the 15 seconds. Kinda annoying build to fight too. Potentially. This guy hitting a mob like somewhere. He's in the middle. Get some stacks if I woke up. I mean, I guess I won't really need stacks for this. Nice. Okay, insta run. I saw him walking up, but I didn't have my W, so I wanted to wait until he potentially walked closer, because he's about done, so I'm gonna need my W to have a real chance of catching him. Oh, I just realized that fucking grey guard boot ability on. We'll have to change that pretty quickly here. Just mount up while I do it, just so I don't get ran into. Just have the cooldown. Would you ever play Great Mist? 60 PvP fame. I don't really like the Great Mist. It's kinda boring every time I play it, because it's like if you play healer DPS comp, then you can't force a fight against anyone, right? Like, there's no, like, you can't really dismount people. And then, like, if you're playing double DPS and you run into healer DPS comp, like, you're kinda just doomed, right? So I tend to not really prefer it. Oh, this is some weird ass matchup right here. Just kill him fast. The halberd though, with the 8 was decent. But yeah, dual mist are pretty boring to me, because like you kind of have to be DPS healer, but then your only chance of like content is people willing to fight you, right? So it becomes pretty boring fast. It is like the same with mist, like regular mist essentially, but that's why I'm playing something like carving that has like the catch potential to fight, right? But I tend to not like duo mist too much. I think it's also because when I started playing Albion, I was doing a lot of 2v2 Hellgates, was my only content for like half a year, I'd say. Was the only thing I was doing was just grinding 2v2s as well. So like after that I feels like it's kinda boring with twos. Like I like the old or not corrupted, but old 2v2 Hellgate so much, and then when they changed it, they added like such like the fact that you can't leave the Hellgate makes it so, like the only viable comp you can ever play is like healer DPS on like the sweaty meta setup, right? Or else you might just be in there like just like if you play like some fun shit, then like you're just auto dead if there's like a super serious sweat team with like good setup, right? Because you like you just gotta run into them and die. Like you can't leave. So. Kind of boring. Like with a game like Albion where you have like pretty hard counters to things on average, like setups and builds that like can kinda like fully counter someone. For like small scale, I think it's very bad not to have the option to zone out, right, or go mixed. Like seems like a bad idea for me, cause yeah, like if you run into a guy playing like one-handed curse and you don't have like guardian helms in your setup and shit, like I don't know, just seems like it's pretty boring to me. I way prefer when you have the option to leave, so you can play something that's not necessarily great into every matchup, but it's actually fun to play, and then you can leave when you run into matchups where your winning chances are like 10% to 90, right? Like 50-50 fights are like the fun ones, like 60-40, even like 70-30 I can take. Like I don't mind too much. It's like the one-handed dagger matchup against carving. I'd say it's probably like a 60 to 70% favorite for the one-handed dagger. So it's like it's like winnable. So I'll take the fight, right? It's like it's gonna like the matchup is gonna depend on me playing like outplaying, right? Like if we just straight run at each other, I'll auto lose. But there's a couple matchups in this game where it's like taking the fight is just inting, right? Essentially, it's like say when Demonic was at the top of the meta in Corrupted, right before they nerfed it a bit. It's like the same, right? Like if you're playing like a melee weapon and you see a Demonic staff, then like taking the fight is like kinda troll, right? You're kinda throwing your silver away. And this guy run shit gear. And just take this. Why you not looted tree guy in spot? Not quite sure where you refer to, but usually I want loot if it's like pretty, like if it's low tier gear. I usually want loot it to save my inventory space or like more valuable stuff. Why do you have 8.4 on video picture? Do I? This should be the picture for my, like the only desktop picture I had that I took yesterday of the set, the A3 set. Wait. Is there a way I can check it myself? Oh yeah, why? Right, let's see, can I... Is there an easy way to change that? Wait, I think it's just it's like my banner on my channel. Because when I do like info on this video or like edit it and then click the like, it shows me I put like the thumbnail as the A3 set, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure why it shows that instead of my... Like when I hover it now, it says it shows the A3 set. Screenshot of like the A3 set, so... I don't quite know, because it's my banner. That's the A3, so... But I don't know why. What's going on there? I'll look into it after stream and see. If I reacted a bit faster, I think I could have maybe catch that guy. Dude, it's insane how much more OP the T8 maps are compared to the other tiers. Like, these mobs are murdering me while I have my fucking Regan food popped, getting autos and Qs the entire time. My health bar is still dropping. Kinda rough. I'm kinda tilted I died into the dagger. Now, I don't know, like, I couldn't see when I died. There was a rat that dismounted that I think should have... He should have had the 15 seconds down, so the dagger should be out. Wow. So depressing fighting like the daggers in this game when they just refuse to nerf the fucking W. It's so sad. Like the most of the like death givers and one-handed dagger players, like they play it so bad to the point where they deserve to die, and then they just get saved by the fucking W, and then it's a rough tour, right? Especially one-handed dagger matchup, because like you can't, like I can't chase with E, right? Like if I E in, then like he just presses E and I'm one shot. Like he doesn't even need the hunter jacket, which is also interesting. I'm kind of thinking, like, I'm not sure why daggers are running the hunter jacket, because from my experience, like you get way more value with your E when you don't jacket, because obviously you don't see it, right? Like it's fucking no animation, which is also kinda stupid that this guy forgot to like make a clear animation to see when dagger has E activated. And you can't purge the E either, so I don't know, maybe I'm just salty. Maybe I'm just being a salty little bitch, but feels kinda bad. Okay, be careful of Betlex player, so P. Yeah, Betlex is pretty strong. Depends on their setup though. The Merc Jacket Betlex I feel like is pretty easy to fight. Because you win the all-in. Because it's like they usually only get like one or two ticks of their jackets in time. And they do less damage because the damage percent on the Merc jacket is slower. But I think it's a bit like I'm more scared when they're like the Hellion jacket set up as their E will do like 14% more damage than if they're in Merc jackets. Like in the Merc jacket, they're set up like they don't do too much damage, right? But we'll see. Maybe we can get lucky and get some more. Find another 8-4 or 8-3. Cause yeah, I'm pretty demotivated after that stuff. Feels like Also, we got like it's kind of unlucky. I'm gonna rewatch it. But my health popped like if I had health pop there, I won the match. So it kind of rough. Feels like him running away was like super fortunate for him. Like if there's no mob to W2 there, then I don't think he creates enough distance to me, and I can keep chasing. Was also super unlucky that my Q stacks ran out right before, so I got like back to 1 instead of 2, and then the mob knocked me back, because if I get 2 stacks there, I can stay on top of him at least. Oh, okay. Just going crazy with it. T8 Avacape. So what does this do? It does the auto, right? That's interesting. What's the cooldown on it? 25 seconds. That's like a Tetford cape, right? Or is Tetford even less? Let's see if, okay, so I don't know why you would run that cape over Tetford if you want more damage. Because I think the damage was pretty similar, right? Like a T8 Tetford does. I don't know. Maybe it does more damage than Tetford. But I doubt it, considering Tetford you get the procs like 10 seconds faster too, right? So like it's gonna be like for every 2 procs of the Ava Cape you get 3 procs of Tetford essentially. So I think that would like automatically kinda outweigh out damage overall. I guess it's nice like burst. Guess it's interesting. Could be really good for the what's it called? Fucking battle bracers. Like you could do a pretty nasty engage combo with that cape, I guess. Like E into auto W double Q. That should be a pretty strong combo. I'm not sure. I kind of wanna like battle bracers have like potential, but I'm not sure how. Like there is potential in the battle bracers, but I'm not sure what build would be the best. It feels like Assassin Jacket is kinda good, kinda horrible in this game mode. Like not being able to hit people while using the jacket, like you don't really have defenses, right? So I'm not quite sure how good it would be. Yo, this is I'm gonna zoom back in. That map is not gonna have anything in it. If we find a new one. Yeah, I'm looking at map closed early so we don't get the core here. But I gotta check. I don't know how long until it was my health pot was up there, but I think it was pretty close. So I guess like with the rat dismounting there, it would have been kind of probably would have like had to die to get the last hits. But I mean, I'm gonna assume the rat would chase the 8-4, right? Like makes more sense. But usually rats don't really play with their brain, I guess. Kinda hard to say what rats will do. Let's see, that's 2 minutes for the chest. I think we check the mob camp real quick first. I'll walk up dismounted, gives me a better chance of catching someone if they're in here. No, I didn't want to hit my E on him there because it's jacket. But let's see, he has no boots. That's pretty big. He has his jacket, but like I don't really care here. I'm gonna have to eat to this. Ah, the mob died. Yeah, guys. What do you think, guys? Do you think this is like fun gameplay to watch a guy play it literally just that bad? And it doesn't matter because he can just eat a mob and hit W on the mobs. Doesn't get punished by energy either because they made the energy cost like 2 more for like doing nothing. I don't know. Sometimes I fucking hate SPI though. These guys are fucking dogs. Literally so easy to nerf the mobility issue of Death Givers. Like I have no reason, I have no idea why they feel like 20-second cooldown W is fine. Like seems so easy to me. Like make it like a 30-second cooldown or a 40-second cooldown if you don't hit players, right? And make it like you get cooldown if you're hitting players with it. Because obviously if you hit players with it, I don't mind. Like even if you're like trying to run, right? Like if you're hitting players with it, like you're very unlikely to be able to hit a player with it, right? Like when you're running, and then like if you did them, you know, you would get like at least rewarded for hitting something that's harder. And it's just like depressing watching some absolute shitter spam click Q and W. It just gets out every time. I don't know why I can't. Could kill him there, but I'm not gonna int into him. Yes, it's E up here. I'll just play super safe. I'll just mount up here. He changed to single target Q, so he's winning the trade because I played it like that. Like me not knowing he has single target Q makes it harder. I was also not focused there. Hey yo, what's good, Acrobash? How you doing, sir? It's kinda stupid of me to start fame farming with my cape on cooldown, but we'll do it anyway. Also, what do you guys think about the 6-2 Death Gear with single target Q? Does more damage than a A3 carving with single target Q. And my Q don't pierce enemies. I guess he was OC'd, so. I don't want to pop his undead here. Until there. Yeah. Knowing he has single target Q, I can play it like a bit safer, and I'm like he eat me with 2 stacks there, right? Which kinda dooms him. Because obviously the makes it way less scary for me to chase him if he's used this E, right? Without having the stack. But yeah. What do you guys think about like single target Q from daggers dealing more damage than a sword Q on lower cooldown, and it has a pierce on it as well? I don't know, something to think about. You're good in the background? That's nice to hear. Man, I'm chilling. Made some silver. Almost killed Beast 1K playing 8-4 one-handed dagger like 10 minutes ago. But I didn't notice he pressed E, cause there's like, you can't see it, right? Like it's fucking no animation. And like he literally auto-attacked me 4 times and just killed my HP bar. After I purchased Hunter Jacket 2, which is like the 8-4 one-handed dagger. I don't think, like, I don't know if there's a matchup specific that's having the, I guess against another dagger would be the main reason. It seems to me there's like no point running the Hunter Jackets, especially like if you're 8-4. Because like he didn't have jackets, and like I tried to Q fight him while he had his E active, and like my HP bar is fucking, I went from 100 to fucking 10% in half of his E with him having no fucking jacket activated, so seems like the Hunter Jacket is kinda like overkill. Like I think putting on like a defensive jacket probably way more valuable. Ah shit, I got CTA, boys. Should I stream the CTA? It's gonna be like a running simulator, so I don't know if it's gonna be like too interesting to watch, to be honest. Get this. I see it's a blue or is it green? Yeah. It's a green. I guess I'll end the stream while getting this green. I don't think I'll stream the CVC. Like, I don't think the CVC content is gonna be too fun to watch, to be honest. Like, it's gonna be like an hour of running for maybe a fight, right? Like classic CVC. People usually refuse to get content on the last minute. Like they will start massing now and then be ready to like be full massed and like could be ready to start fighting. And then they will wait like 35 minutes for no good reason. Because that's when the timer is. Because as you guys know, the Terries are super important in Albion. They give you a lot of value in a zone, you know. And you can't smack the hideouts anyway, so there's no real... Like, you need to own the Terry to launch in a hideout, but it doesn't matter when it's all headquarters hideouts, right? Because any guild that's created like 2 days ago can get a headquarter if you just fucking fame farm. So like, I don't know. CVC is kinda dying. Like the Black Zone is dying in this game for sure, because SBI wants to update the Mist for some reason. But even though they seem to only focus on like the small scale Mist content, they're still not even adding good updates. Like kinda depressing. So I don't know. Maybe we gotta find a new game soon, you know, something that is like a bit more interesting things going on. But yeah, I'll end the stream here, guys. I'll go CVC. Might stream. No, I don't think I'll stream again later. I think next time will be Friday earliest. And then we'll see from there. I have a couple more clips gotten, so I might be able to make a video pretty soon, but I'm not gonna promise anything, because I don't think I have enough clips currently to make it anyway, so gonna still be a little bit, but thanks for tuning in, guys. We made some money. Maybe you learned something, I don't know. I'll see you guys.